Alright, the first waterfall we'll check out today is called Fortescue Falls. It's only about a sort of 800-metre walk down from the car park, just down a couple of simple steps, and it's absolutely beautiful down here. It's actually a bit of a warning of for the water being so cold down here. I can see why. It's pretty bloody fresh. A little bit of a late start today. It's about sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Usually get going mega early, but a little bit later, so there's a couple of people around, but it's still pretty quiet. So I was actually going to go past this one and just take a swim at the Fern Pool, but I'm really glad I jumped in here. This is absolutely beautiful. Perfect photo location. Now I can actually stand up in front of this. How nice does that water look? Just dripping down them rocks there. It looks absolutely magic. Oh, what a beautiful way to start the morning. We're just walking down, the track just continues on from Fortescue Falls down a nice simple walking trail. We're just rolled into the Fern Pool right now, so it's only an extra couple hundred meters. This whole walk's maybe taking us maybe 15 minutes, so super easy to get down here, which is awesome. Fern Falls. This is an absolute beautiful spot right up here in the waterfall. All the ferns up here behind us, up above the waterfall as well. Looking out there, what a view, eh? How good is that? It's absolutely beautiful.
It's been pretty windy the last couple of days, so there's a heap of leaves in here, but the colour of this water is absolutely beautiful. It's so blue. So only a 200-metre walk down to Hancock Gorge, which it had a grade 5 walk, which is pretty hard, but it's only 200 metres, so we'll see what it's like. Through a bit of water.
This reminded me of our Equestro all over again, having to walk through some water to get down there. So the old trusty water shoes are coming back out, and I reckon we can hear screaming children, so we mustn't be too far away. That was a bit of a challenge.
I was just more worried about getting our car keys wet.
If you've got a waterproof bag, I'd definitely recommend you bring that down. We don't have one, but just a few little spots there where it was quite deep, and trying to ride the side bit there, it's just full of moss and extremely slippery. I can imagine more on the wet season, after the wet season, how full that must get. Crazy. here. It's fenced off here. You can't go down there. I think too many people have been hurt down there, but this rockscape through here is just freaking magic. The water in here is freezing. It's so refreshing, but it's really, really nice, but absolutely so cold. But this is magic here. There's a few people down here. It's an interesting walk down, nice and steep. Doesn't take that long, but just good. We're only just wearing our runners. I sort of wish we did have our boots or something on. It's a little bit slippery down here, but this place is well worth the hike down. This is absolutely beautiful.
Good girl.
Alrighty, we're packing up this morning, heading on. We're going to go down to across the Tom Price. We've got to get some. You can't fill up with water here, and there's no water available for quite a while. So we're going to head over there, go to the supermarket, get some water. Want to check out the town while there as well. And what we're actually going to do is go to Hamersley Gorge, which is on that side of the national park. So there's a few free camps along there. Going to take the van. Again, this is where we left Jorja yesterday in the van under the aircon. So tomorrow will be a little bit of a quicker visit. So we'll just leave her. We'll find a free camp somewhere we can flick the aircon on here if we've got power or no power. So that's what the next day or two is going to be. Look, I just want to give you a quick look around the camp. This is the Oski Roadhouse. So it's kind of like a bit of a, if you look around here, a bit of a workers camp really. I've got all the cabins and all that around here, all the workers that work around the place here, but we've got quite a big space here. You've got power, water. Again, you can't drink the water. We've been using that to do washing and showers and all that. It's all totally fine. So quite a fair space here. It's not the whole area isn't the absolute biggest place, but $40 a night. Again, if you do have a dog, this is a perfect place to do it. So you can hook into some aircon and leave it here. There's a few free camps if you look on wiki camps a little bit closer down to the national park, but just really like security here with the van and the bike and all that stuff. Just felt a little bit safer here. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to hit the road. A bit windy today, but it should be all right. I'm hoping once we start heading towards Tom Price, a little bit of a tailwind, hopefully. All right, we moved on down near Hamersley Gorge, and we actually went for a little bit of a swim this afternoon. It's at about maybe 4:30. Had the whole place to ourselves. We didn't take the cameras down there because we're going to do that in the morning, but I wish we did. But you wait till you have a look at this place. It's absolutely magic. So Hamersley's only 3 k's down the road, so we're out of a national park here, just off one of the main dirt roads. Here's some massive spots in here with some absolute awesome campsites. We were just up there underneath this hill, amazing spot, but then full of bees. All these bees are just swarming our wet towels and around the water and around our van, and then Jorja tried to eat one and it wasn't good. So we've moved down a little bit to another little spot here, just lighting up a fire. Fair few flies around though. There's a couple of flies, 1 or 2 bees, so there must be a few bees nests and that around here, but absolute awesome spot. So we'll just leave here in the morning or whatever and leave Jorja in the van, and we're about to zip down there again in the morning and have a swim. So again, this is all just found on wiki camps, nice and free. Just about to have a sunset now. Going to cook up a dinner tonight, and we're just going to relax tonight. We've been having a few nights where we've been inside the van. Tonight I was going to be outside, enjoy a fire, and a couple of tins. One thing I want to point out actually is the roads up here around Karijini National Park. We've found that just the dirt on here is just so red and it just sticks. Like, we've done a lot of red dirt stuff before, but it's just sticking to everything. Like, it's we haven't seen that before, but look at that. It's all just stuck to the bush barriers and the wheels are just full red. It's yeah, it's just really red dirt along here. All right, Hamersley Gorge, how bloody nice is this? There's lots of swimming spots just down the bottom there. The thing that's so different about this is just the lines and the rocks and the colours and the swells. Like, it really actually kind of screws with your eyes a little bit. It's so freaking cool. I've never seen anything like it. There's a main spot down the bottom there you can swim out, or to get to the nice specky spot up the top you're about to show you, a bit of a class 5 walk just up here. Got some stairs behind us. We're going to go out the back and check this out. Alright, we've made it up at the top gorge. There's an awesome swimming spot in here. That little wonder over there is what we want to go to. So you can, it's quite a big drop here. You could sort of go down it, but pretty sketchy. So only other way is we're going to have to jump down there and swim across there. So wait till you see what this is all about.
Fresh?
Yeah, it is 7:45 in the morning, so it's actually a little bit cooler, especially than yesterday afternoon. So
Okay.
oh, I hate this part.
Oh. Is it alright once you're in?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the water that does sit in here is a little bit stagnant, so it's got a little bit of a smell to it. It's not gonna be the most beautiful fresh water you've swam in, but it gets a lot better just over here. Mikayla's got the phone coming over to get the money shot.
Very glamorous.
A little bit of the reality of what it's like to actually get up here. It's so slippery down there. You wanna grab me in? Would you have a go at that? This has to be one of the most best spots we've gone for a morning shower or morning bath. The colour of the water now is just so nice and blue. This is just absolutely magic. What do you reckon? Pretty cool?
It's beautiful. Somewhere that we wanted to come for a very long time.
Better than the photos?
Oh, yeah.
One of those places, got to get out here, experience it for yourself. What a start to the day, eh? Oh, how friggin' awesome was that, eh?
Yeah, I think it's one of my favourite ones that we've been to.
Out of what? Like, just here or everywhere?
Maybe everywhere?
Really? Wow. It was friggin' absolutely nice.
Karijini Gorge is my favourite.
Yeah, it's true. That was more of a reward to get there. This is only sort of a 400, it's probably even less than that from the car park down here. Down here's nice, steep.
It's really steep.
Yeah, really steep, and it's really slippery down there, so I'm sure there'll be a few injuries, but it's a nice, easy drive in here, so I don't want to leave.
I know, it's beautiful.
But what an absolute awesome start today, finding places like this.
Love it.
We're heading down the Roburn-Wittenoom dirt road now. So we're heading down to Millstream National Park. So it's all dirt roads out here, which we actually didn't really know. So it's no dramas, but yeah, the last sort of nearly 100 Ks we've been doing has all been on dirt. The first part was absolutely beautiful. Just usually we're the first ones to air down as soon as we hit dirt, but it was just absolutely just like a highway. But so as we kept going on, we're just like, it's just starting to get pretty rocky, and it'll sort of remind us of the Gibb River Road a little bit. So we're just dropping it now. I've got the JT Brooks doing its thing. That just automatically airs it down, but I monitor that on the tyre pressures inside. So I'm gonna go 25 all around. Mikayla's got the Pecor tyre deflator doing the rear. So you just air down. I think we're just gonna keep pushing forwards, and not sure where we're gonna camp tonight, but it's pretty overcast. I don't think it's really gonna rain out here, but it's a little bit different, the weather today. Well, as quick as we aired down, we're airing back up again. We sort of did maybe another 40-50 Ks. I'm definitely glad we did air down. It got quite rough, but for the next sort of 40-50 Ks is bitumen till we get back onto the dirt again. But check out this bloody train coming through. This thing's been coming through for ages. Be a Rio Tinto train with iron ore on there, I guess. But just the money and just all the job sites we've seen along here, it is It is a massive program to run up here. These, yeah, imagine how much money's worth is on that train just there alone. Just walking down to check out the Python pools. It's only 100 meters from the car park, which is an absolute blessing, and it's so dry through here. Like, it's hard to believe there's actually going to be water down here. It's a permanent freshwater swimming hole all year round. So it'd be interesting to see sort of how much is left down here.
Not sure about the name of this place either. Like, why is it called Python pools?
Well, that was a beautiful, quick little freshen off, exactly what we needed after being on a hot and dusty day. Everything's again, it's so freaking
red now.
Just red, washed all the red dust off. So it was really nice with all the big rocks in the background there. You could obviously tell where the water must fall down the middle there. Again, wet season, these places would just be absolutely next level. We're getting pretty late in the dry season at the moment, but look, to be honest, it's probably not somewhere if you're going to drive 2 or 3 hours to see it, probably wouldn't, highly recommend.
Yeah, if it's on your way.
If it's on your way, yeah, no, it was great because there's not too much else out here. It's a fair way from everything else in the Millstream National Park and everywhere else. So we're going to keep heading down the road here, which has been rough. The first sort of was really a short part of it, but it's up there with some of the worst corrugations we've been on. It was extremely rough. So we're going to keep heading down there and find camp for the night. I've had a little bit of a change of plans. We're actually going to head back into Karratha now. The camp we were going to go to was only sort of half an hour from town anyway, and the grand final's on tomorrow, so actually we're going to be heading into town first thing in the morning anyway. The reason we went on is the camp we were going to stay at, absolute magic place on the river there, really nice spot, but because it's not on stations out here, there's quite a lot of dog bait around, and there was actually a sign there warning saying you need to get permission from the owners to have a dog on there, as there is baits around. So I think that's just sort of a big warning that there is a good chance your dog could eat some bait. So it's been something we've been very careful of our whole trip, and because Jorja will pick up absolutely anything off the ground. So just to put our minds at ease, we're just going to head back into town, as we're going to be going in there first thing tomorrow anyway. Got a lot to clean up. We spent about 5 days out in this area, and we just absolutely loved it. It's quite a fair distance to get there. A lot of dirt, a lot of rocks to get out there, a lot of kilometers, but some of those water holes and that were just absolutely beautiful. So, and we didn't even go to all the gorges in Karijini, so we're leaving them for next time we come around, because this won't be the last time that we're going to be out here. So again, guys, thanks so much for supporting the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next episode. Cheers, guys.